inshallah. But kind of sidetracked to be honest, but it was still relevant to the task. The first question you posed to us was, what is Tawakal? We said to put one's trust in Allah sincerely, and doing your bit and leaving the rest to Allah, and to be steadfast regardless of the outcome, and to be pleased with the outcome from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second one, I mean, an example of this kind of tawakkul, I want to now put it on the brothers. to share a story, so...
Well, one experience...
So, one of the brothers here
I'll mention your two experiences. We discussed about... We didn't have time, so we discussed about this brother's experience, which he mentioned. I can say it if you want.
If you mind.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind.
This brother, he was coming from somewhere to, I think here, and he only had 30 minutes, and he thought he was going to miss the whole talk. But he said to Allah, Allah, take me there. I'm doing my bit, and left it to Allah. And he was here even the whole talk, and that's he. Trust in Allah, and Allah, and we talked about if you take a step, Allah takes 2 steps to help you, and he's experienced that, alhamdulillah. And we talked about Brother Isa's experience where he went to East London with his nephew, and there was a charity and a talk, and the charity was asking money, and they didn't have any much money. He forgot his wallet, and he only had 250, and they were both hungry as well at the same time. So to give this 250 to the charity, or should they get the biryani? That was their lovely biryani, which is 250. But so they both decided to trust in Allah and give this 250 to the charity. Whatever they had, that's what they had. So they gave 250, and they trusted in Allah for their lunch, to Allah to feed them. And after about 3 minutes, alhamdulillah, another brother who tapped Brother Isa's, gave him 2 containers, one for him and one for his nephew, and plus water as well. These things look little, but if you really deeply think about it, it is Allah helping you in so many ways.
If you give for the sake of Allah, Allah will provide for you, maybe twice as better. MashaAllah. So that was the lesson that we learned from that. If you give something for the sake of Allah, Allah will turn something better to you, maybe in this life, and show you on the spot, and then you have more tawakkul in it, more trust in it, and love in it. And that was the experience that we learned from that.
Okay, group 2.
Our definition was you have to put your trust in Allah in all situations, and you have to, but this has conditions tied to it. This condition is you have to protect His deen, and if you protect His deen, therefore the deen would protect you from the bad things that Shaitan wants you to do. We then go on to say you need to make a means to an end, take an action to help and develop your trust in Allah. A small example of that we discussed was fasting. When we fast, and an example might happen where someone might come to us and argue with us, we'll think twice before arguing with that person or swearing back at him or raising our hand to him, because we know if we do that, then we break our fast. So we have to protect all the actions of our deen, and that will keep us on the steadfast to being righteous. And everything goes hand in hand with that, and it helps us develop our trust in Allah. So another brother Muhammad gave an example of if we had to, we lost our way and we had to cross a jungle full of animals, and tigers and so forth. We'll be fearing for our life, but if we put our trust in Allah, Allah will show us the path that will steer us away from our fears. But we have to put our trust in Him first.
Assalamu alaikum. Now, good. We mentioned some of the things that have already been mentioned. We had laid emphasis on, as well as trusting Allah, as the Prophet mentioned, making the means, doing your bit as well. And we also discussed the difference between taqwa and tawakkul, as in fear or awe of Allah, and obviously how people reliance on Allah. And the examples we discussed, how we employ taqwa, or we find taqwa in people's lives. Is first of all, regarding the family, we mentioned how when a person wishes to marry, the sister or the brother doesn't truly know the person they will be marrying, so they have to have tawakkul in Allah. They didn't necessarily check, the family do the checks, even if they what they can, but ultimately they do not know. So that's regarding the family. It's regarding seeking knowledge or studying. The brothers mentioned about stammering, or a person who stutters, and gave the example of Dr. Zakir Naik, who would say that dua, رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل من لساني واحلل قلبي, and how he will have taqwa, tawakkul in Allah, and he was able to deliver the speech, even with the impediment. And likewise regarding seeking knowledge, a person strives, and ultimately whether they succeed in their studies, that have to have taqwa, tawakkul in Allah, and not being lazy in their studies and hoping for the best results. And finally, one of the brothers gave an example regarding work. We mustn't we mustn't forget the importance of our ibadah. For example, a brother was saying, when it comes to salah time, even though it may not be pleasing to his colleagues who are non-Muslim, when it comes to salah time, he prays and he has tawakkul in Allah, and through that, from his experiences, it has helped him, and Allah has made things easy for him, and there will be times when colleagues remind him. Even so, there's a beautiful form of da'wah as well. So in these matters, you know what your duties are, and you have to have tawakkul in Allah. These are things we discussed.
Sorry, that's how one of our brothers mentioned very good hadith, actually, narrated in Bukhari Sharif, that when the baby born, when the baby is mother owned, so Allah recruited one angel to fix 4 things. This brother mentioned, it is really Sahih Hadith in Bukhari. I went through the risk. So sometimes it is a vital thing, and we are worried about that. Though we have iman, but sometimes the waswasa of shaitan, we forget about that. We say, if I lose my job, how my babies. No, it is the tawakkul to Allah. And Allah mentioned it as well as Hasbi Allah la ilaha illahu alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil azim. Who got trust on Allah, it is Allah will do it. It is Allah's commitment. That does not mean that if I wish to fly, Allah will make it. You understand what I mean? So this brother really mentioned the key points about the Tawakal. Yeah, we never seen Allah, but we believe in Him. So we discussed about this. Actually, very good thing. That's right. Not only risk, hayat. Like we don't know about our. Even tomorrow I can see you or not. It happens. Like no disease, nothing, but on brother gone. So we don't know. It's true. So it's the proof. Allah can do anything. We have no any control on us. Even our baby, we said my baby, my children, I love. But it is control of Allah. It's Tawakal, yes. And it's the right family relation you mentioned. That's the thing. We always say, oh, my wife, actually, everything for Allah. This is the Tawakal. If you do that one, Allah will do it for you. That's the commitment of Allah. Don't take it otherwise. In this country, everybody is very busy. It is like 3-4 years back, it was not with me. But nowadays, Alhamdulillah, I never miss a salah in my prayer, in my work time. 3 times, 4 times even. Long hour I work. Even when I'm thinking of my Asr prayers, time is going. I'm crying. Manager saying that, Jangir, you go. My manager said, I trust you. In this store, I'm working in Sainsbury. In this store, I trust you, Jangir. I don't trust anybody. He is not a Muslim. We think that I got beard. Like, I don't know. A lot of people are doing Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, I feel proud when they say Assalamu alaikum. They're doing dua for me. So Allah, but a lot of our brothers, we are thinking, oh no, clean shave is very nice. The lady or someone will like me. I will be handsome. No. In my life it happened. I'm now 3 years or 4 years. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Say, this is the trust. Yes, Allah made my, like 3 years back, the people did not respect me the way nowadays. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Even my friends, they respect me. Even non-Muslims, English manager, he said, I trust you. Only for that one. I do prayer and so this is the trust. And Allah will make it. Allah will make it. So this is very important.
I think one of the names of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you think very carefully when 2 tribes were more or less conflicting with each other who should put in the black stone into position, and they said anyone that comes through that door we trust, and who else would come through that door by the will of Allah would be the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and they put his trust in, and he suggested let's both tribes place the black stone. So, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Jazakallah khair for your efforts, brothers. That's some good points as well. I mean, today, in my sense, again, subhanallah, I don't believe what's happened, because today that subject was in my khutbah as well, was in the khutbah that I was hearing as well, placing the trust. So again, a few times it happened like this. So, you know, you have to, in these situations, don't forget, you have to thank Allah for it as well. If that happens, thank Allah, because that's what I've learned, or most of this, and that should always be thankful. Jazakallah khair for your efforts, brothers. Change to the program. I just want to let you know, it is about 1:30. In half an hour, we'll have tahajjud. And we have Ustad Isa will lead the salah. I think, is there any brother will lead Abdurrahman will lead the tahajjud.
Brother share? Can you take some share?
What about you?
Oh, we have. A lot of people hiding themselves. It's 8 rak'ahs, so 4 people.
Yeah.
2, 2, 2, and then I'll do the witr, inshallah.
Fajr is about 4 o'clock, isn't it? So, I mean, in terms of, we'll have rest, and alhamdulillah, we'll pray Fajr and we'll close. Okay. For now, personal ibadah, start reading the Quran, thinking about some...
Yeah, prepare for your... Prepare for tahajjud. Prepare for tahajjud. You have 2 rak'ah.